Hello and welcome back to Infinifactory. Today we are going to work on an anti-javelin satellite. What does this look like? Well, we will find out. Anyone here we can talk to? There's Dave.
It'd be nice to have some of those anti-missile satellites, and someone, I'm not going to mention any names, builds so many missiles for the toes. Wow, you didn't even hold back.
I did. They're scientists, not fighters, so they're...
Kind of like me. Squishy?
That's not how I would put it.
This is going to be probably very similar to the last solution, but more complicated because we have more block types. We got 4 center blocks, 6 of these black blocks, 4 white blocks, and then 3 of these radars. So that is 4 block types instead of 3. No, it's 5, right? No, it's only 4. It's only 4. Okay. And slaughter over here. Absolute slaughter. I mean, it's frankly just a factor of doing exactly what we just did. Like, there's really not a whole lot of difference between these two. We're gonna build the T again. Okay. Boop, boop. Stop. And then we're just going to have to suss out the order that these blocks come in. But yeah, we're looking at doing the exact same solution again. And I'm going to preemptively build that, and then let me do, I think it's 4 that they go up. Let's build that the whole way and see if that's enough. I also want to remove that just to see. Damn it, that was way too fast. Okay, it's actually 1 up, so plop that right there, and that, I guess that means we can build this up 1 too. Shit. Because of course it does. Anything to make things more complicated. Alright, so now, as we accidentally start the thing, Let's see how far along this goes. A lot longer than what we have. Alright, so that's one cannon, and so just about 5 more, actually. I think we'll do it. And that is all the space we have, amazingly. Okay, so we got a lot of work to do. I think I'll build the centerpiece in 3 pairs that we will put together, and then the cannons we'll do together before eventually putting the whole thing together. So let me first, I mean, we know we want a sensor here. That's without question. So let's do that. And then let's see everything on the line. And we're going to do this piece by piece. So, boop, you're there. Everything's on the line. The next one is coming. There is no... Ooh, there is no delay on that. So... I think I might actually take a note right here so I can see what we've got. So we're gonna do center, radar, white and black I think will be fine. And the order is center, radar, radar, center, center, radar, white, black, 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 white, white, black, 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 and white. Okay, so we'll put a line here. I got a vertical line separating the 2 cannons, and then we'll do a couple more vertical lines separating the pairs of the sensors and radars, and then we will just build. So let's throw some conduit out here. I think we need to put we're gonna start it like this, but it's not gonna end like this. So let's just start working, and we'll get the finer details ironed out a little bit later. 2. Okay, that's 2, 4. Okay, that's all the center units. And now is when I think 2, 3, 4, and 5. Now is when I think we should push this cannon to the other side. That just feels like the best idea to me. There we go. Slide up over here. That. And that's attached to a wall, so it's not going to fall, which is great. I'm trying to think exactly how we're going to do what I ultimately want to do. I think I'll try to put the cannons. Now they don't even need to be on delays because they're gonna have delays built into the welding of them. So I really don't think they even need delays. I think we can just do it straight up. So let me. So hold up. 1, 2, 3. 4, 5. That's where those center bits are going to sit. And then up here we're going to have welders, I think. I feel like that's the plan. And then I'm also thinking to do that. But the problem with that is that they would need to back in, which I can do, but not this close. So we'll do it like that instead. And the plan would be to back it up like that. And I might have to put a couple more verticals in there, depending. Like, I don't know how these forces are going to coexist. I think if I just push that back a little bit, I think it'll be fine. I'm trying to not have it where it's just straight up jammed because we have 2 pushing forward, 2 pushing back. So I think if I push it here, it'll get back to here, hopefully push it forward. We'll see. And if it does, then the bottom will catch on this and will be nice. But we'll see. We'll see how that works out when the time comes. For now, let's focus on actually getting the thing assembled. And I may, as I'm looking at this, throw those into welders as well and have that be the dumping ground for the pairs. That seems like it could be useful. So let's see here. This is radar and centerpiece. Tell you what might be cool, and let me actually try to make that be the solution here. So we will do the welder here, like that. And we're going to try to push all of these through that welder, if we can. So radar center. And then we have center radar, which is going to be the problem. But it shouldn't be too much of a problem. 1, 2. Hopefully that's enough of a delay. Alright, let's test this section first. Just make sure this is doing what I need it to do. Okay, so they all get pushed out. We get... Okay. No. Turn that, like so. Now let's see. They all get shoved. We get radar center. Well, I think we can solve this pretty easily. Let me put a sensor here. And a push block there. So as long as that block is there, it's going to delay the next piece. No, don't push it out. Don't push it out. Oh shit, no, that's not what I meant. That is not what I meant. It worked. I don't think we can put a delay on that to avoid the push, but we'll try. No. No, we cannot. So... can we just bring it back? Let's give that a shot. Let's just bring it back from being pushed. It moves, it comes back. There you go. That's perfect. Drops down, and they're all waiting. That's awesome. Yeah, that's exactly what we needed. Alright, so the sensor units are done. Now we just need to build these cannons and put the whole mamma jamma together, and we'll be cool as can be. Alright, so on this side, well, both of them are white. White, black, 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 white. So I think that should just be a matter of, putting a delay on the blacks. It shouldn't be a huge deal, really. I'm not sure right now where to put the welder. That's a little bit of a question. I'm thinking the best option is honestly just right below this. That's a little too close. But that should do it. So we throw the welder right there. It's a 4 delay. We immediately push it back this way. Like that. That feels good. That feels fine to me. Now let's just get the pieces where they need to go. So I think we can pretty safely just make about here. This is a white piece, so let's just give him the straight shot. He gets there. The black pieces are gonna take a little bit of a delay. 1, 2. That's honestly fine, probably. They take a little delay. And then they drop down the same hole. Why not? That's I don't see why that wouldn't work. So that's going to be your plan. And then here, we're going to do the same sort of thing. Except I think we can actually build it immediately here on this one. Nope, not without getting in the way. So, like that. For delay with a welder. Let me I want you dropping pretty much immediate right there. You're gonna come in behind it. And the same design here, the black pieces are all going to go around and then come back. Like so. Now the problem, I think, is that that back piece is going to take too long to get here, and the rest of it may no longer be in position. Okay, there's those 3. They're falling down in this place, which is cool. I don't know where the fuck that white piece got. One of the white pieces is missing. Hold up. Where the fuck did you go? Alright. Forward. And boop. Everybody's shoved off. You ended up there. Okay, that's fine. Put a belt right there. Problem solved. Problem solved. Okay. 2 whites, 3 blacks. Oh, one of them needs to rotate. I see that. Okay, and then what else? Like, where are you as far as sitting still? You want to leave. You want to leave already. So, I think we maybe get rid of these and put a pusher there instead. But we need also this thing to... Whoop, thought I clicked that. This thing to rotate out twice. And then, hopefully, do what we need. This also needs to be raised up one, which I just now noticed. And that's not connected anymore. Okay, boop, do that. And then here we just need Alright, let's do that again. Let's see how this functions. It might not because of the... Yeah, that's exactly what I thought was going to happen. That's okay. We can still make it work. It's just going to need a little more touch. A little more touch. So it comes out, it spins. It goes this way, I presume. And then can we spin it again? This is going to be the big one. Like, we just need to make it spin a second time. It's got to be completely turned around. All right, awesome. Let's give that another shot. I could make that welder flow the opposite direction and wouldn't need to do the spinning, but... Alright, that is there. The question would be, is that thing strong enough to send it on its way? If it is, we're done. If it's not, well, I just don't know. I think I can get away with putting one more belt right here, and that's solving the problem. That equalizes it, which I'll be honest, I was not expecting. So let me try. Just doing an overhead belt. Now it's 3 versus 2. Come on. You gotta work. You gotta work now. Come on. You know you want to. Okay, let's see. It comes in and got it. Perfect. Alright, let's do the talk through, ladies and gentlemen. First part is pretty simple. It's just another T form on the transporter. So the thing comes down, center bit gets destroyed, boop boop boop, and one of the cannons comes in, the other cannon comes in, boom. Okay, that's all you got. Not a big deal here. And then the same thing here as well. When the first piece gets to the end of the line, it hits a sensor, it turns on its own, everything behind it gets shoved off. Okay? Let's look at part number 1, which is the center column. We've got 3 of these. I'm going to call that the fuselage because that looks like fuel inside of it. So We've got 3 on the fuselage and then 3 what I'm calling the radar system, but it's probably, this is actually probably like a control system where we can send out little puffs from any direction to steer it where we need to. That's probably what that is. But anyway, those all get pushed out, as you see, and they're all heading to this one welder. They're getting welded in pairs. So the first one is going to just come out straight to the welder, and then the fuselage is going to come out behind it. And they get welded together. Obviously, they get shoved along. The second one's on a bit of a delay because they're coming out in the wrong order. So he hits a delay, just a little one. He goes side, forward, side. Just a little delay so that the radar, that I call it, can get there first. And then he also gets a sensor, which has this bit hold its fucking horses because they were blocking him from coming out. So he rests on that sensor. He can't come out because this guy's in the way. But once that guy clears, he comes out, the sensor clears, it retracts, and now these guys are on their way. Second one welded together, third one comes, welds together. And they all, once welded together, they all come down onto this belt and just drop onto the main welder. And since there's a vertical weld, they all get welded to one another. So now all 3 pairs are there together. And the 2 cannons are very much the same design, so I'm really only going to talk through one of them. Once they get down there, everything gets shoved off. The whites need to be in the rear. So this white will drop directly onto the welding system. This white drops and takes a straight line to the welding system. And then the 3 black pieces come out 3, go down the line, and then go backwards and drop right where that white one felt. And that's just so that white can get there before they do. And it's a 4 delay on the welder, so that it doesn't go anywhere until all the pieces are here. 2, 3 is welded, 4 is welded. Not until number 5 gets here, pushes it along, does it hit the sideways conveyor, move over. Now it's hit this conveyor, goes back, hits another sideways conveyor, goes in to the main welder. Meanwhile, this piece did the same thing, except that it has to hit a double turn so it's facing the correct direction. It'll go in, and then right there's a backwards conveyor to send it to the main welder. Once that's done, with the cross-section welder that we have, not only does that welder weld all 3 pairs together, it also welds both cannons to it. But once it backs up, and I'm going to be honest, I really don't know why this works. As soon as it backs up, it comes out again. And like I said, I don't really know why. Because there's one conveyor pushing it back, there's one conveyor pushing it forward. I guess new conveyor takes precedence over old one. I really don't know. I honestly have no idea why that works. But it will push it forward 1, and then at that point it gets stuck. Because this belt's pushing it back, and there was 1 pushing it. No, there's 2. This one and this one both pushing it back, while only 1 was bringing it forward here. So we just added this little double conveyor here to overpower them and pull the whole system forward via that cannon. Shoop. Yeah, the only thing I really have at this is I don't know why this cannon... Boop, I don't know why it goes back and then forward. That doesn't make sense to me. I have no idea what's the deal with that. But we got her working, and I'm happy with it. I'm happy with another successful job. I could have figured something out if it wasn't working the way it was supposed to. If those two belts, you know, overrode one another and we had to find a way, I could have found a way. But I'm glad that I didn't have to. I mean, honestly, the solution would have been, you know, this thing's coming an extra segment too far. Actually, hold up. Yeah, that conveyor's not even doing anything, number one, because it comes directly in. So that can leave. And then it would, what, just be a matter of moving this down one? Is that all we need to do? Whoops. I don't like that it doesn't make sense to me, so I'm trying to fix it. Perfect. Okay, still works. That doesn't need to be there. That can be there. Boom. Alright, now it makes sense to me, and I am very pleased. And I can probably now get rid of this little abomination. And that's holding this up so you can go. Look at this optimization. Alright. Alright, I am content to let it run now. Spin, spin, go. Spin, spin. There you go. Perfect. He spins, gets carried forward a bit, and then once the forward momentum is gone, the sideways momentum takes it right in there. It gets welded together, that over top conveyor pushes it out just enough that the bottom gets caught on that conveyor, and we are done. Let's go ahead and fast forward. Phone's ringing, which is terrible. Absolutely terrible. One more. And finished. Cycle score right on the average. Block score is a bit high. Footprint score on the high average. That's pretty good. I'm fine with that. And we just unlocked the big blowout, which we will do next time. But for now, thank you all for watching. I hope to see you very soon.